evening and welcome to another episode of Talkland Bill. Our first guest tonight is an artist who'll be making work at this year's B-Side Festival with a piece called Area of Outstanding Unnatural Beauty. Give a warm round of applause to Sadie Hennessy. Hello, Sadie, how are you today?
Hello.
Now, Sadie, tell us a little bit about your piece for B-Side Festival 2021.
I was looking on the map and I saw that practically the whole of Dorset and all that coast counts as an area of outstanding natural beauty, but Portland doesn't. And I thought, well, that's a bit of a swizz. I guess it's because they've got all the quarries and prisons and stuff, but it seemed really unfair. So anyway, I kind of thought I'd put the record straight on that one and I'd create my own area of outstanding unnatural beauty to sort of celebrate the tension between the natural and the man-made. So what I'm actually doing is creating a beauty parlour. It's actually going to be in a horse box, and people can come in and they follow a makeup tutorial to create a preposterously unnatural look for themselves, which is actually being done by a friend of mine from the cabaret circuit who's a showgirl, Kiki Bogoff, and she's going to be showing people how to make themselves up. And then when they've done that, they're invited to come out and be photographed in the landscape, so we get these beautiful portraits with this marvellous tension between the landscape and the sort of unnatural beauty of their made-up looks. So that's to get Portland thinking about what beauty is.
Exactly, and who gets to decide what becomes an area of outstanding natural beauty? Do we know?
I wonder if there's a committee. It'd be quite an interesting conversation, wouldn't it?
I think we should find out. Maybe we can get you on that committee. Now, is it true that you've made work at Portland, in Portland, on Portland before?
I made a sound piece based on my teenage diaries because I used to go to Weymouth Tech when I was a teenager. The end result was excerpts of my teen diary being read in Reliant Robin up on Portland Bill.
Wow.
Which was quite scary actually, because the weather was quite bad for some of it and I thought it was going to blow away. And it was just an absolute hoot.
I'm sure many people from Portland remember seeing that. Hopefully they will come along and see your unbeautification horse box. So you'll be with the box
in a marvellous pink costume that will change daily, possibly hourly, and I'm hoping I've got a nice assistant who's currently a waitress at the Quiddles Cafe, but I think they might relieve her of her duties for 4 days so she can join me.
It's for the greater good, Quiddles, and so people will be watching the tutorial, beautifying themselves, following the instructions given by Kiki Bogoff, was it?
Buy one, get one free.
So theoretically, by the end of B-Sides, you'll have beautified hundreds of participants.
That's quite possible.
You've obviously been to Portland before. You must know about some of the folklore of the island.
There's a certain word you're not allowed to say. I was a little bit naughty when I was promoting my Reliant Robin piece. I dressed up as the thing you must not mention on Portland and did some glamour shots with a Reliant Robin, which were quite funny.
So you were dressed as a long-eared mutton.
I was a long-eared mutton dressed as lamb, because I'm getting on.
Sadie, thank you so much. Please give a huge round of applause to Sadie Hennessy.
Thank you.
Well, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for tonight, but don't worry, we'll be back again soon with more exciting guests on Talkland Bill.
I don't usually do it on my phone, so this is, and I'm crouching down because I haven't got very big amount of yellow behind me.
I quite like the
It looks like bosoms, doesn't it?